So let's jump into the idea that our home's layout can seriously affect our financial stability, like it's all about the Southwest. This story follows Raj, a guy who's doing great deals, yet somehow finds his money slipping away.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Right. And his assistant, Mira, points to something many might not expect, the Vastu of his home. How's that connected to wealth?
Yeah, it's like, imagine you build a high-performance car, but you put the engine in the wrong spot. No matter how good the engine is, the whole drive suffers, right? In Raj's case, the Southwest area controls stability and wealth.
Interesting analogy. So, Mira suggests that if that area is imbalanced or cluttered, it literally affects financial flow.
Exactly. She explains that if the Southwest space is compromised, maybe with a misplaced bathroom or clutter, it creates an environment where wealth struggles to grow. You know, it's not just about making money, it's about keeping it.
Yeah, I can see that. That's pretty wild, though. I mean, how do we balance out something like that? It sounds almost mystical.
Right, but think of it like fixing a leaky roof. You don't ignore a little leak then, suddenly half your possessions are soaked. In Raj's case, his assistant is basically urging him to correct the energy flow in the Southwest, maybe by adding earthy elements or reconfiguring the space.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get the analogy, but don't you think there's a risk of over-crediting the space layout? I mean, can a misaligned corner really undo all business success?
That's a fair point. It might sound a bit, far-fetched if you look at it strictly from a logical perspective. But in this narrative, the suggestion is that even a highly competent person like Raj can struggle if his environment undermines his efforts.
So, what happens next for Raj? Does he actually try this Vastu fix?
Yes, he does. Despite his initial confusion and skepticism, he decides, I have nothing to lose, and opts for a consultation with a Vastu expert. It's a turning point where he openly acknowledges that something non-traditional might be the missing link to real stability.
Right on. It's like the story is telling us that our surroundings can covertly influence our success, even if we can't always articulate why.
Absolutely. And it's a great reminder that sometimes re-examining the small details in our environment might lead to big changes in our outcomes. The idea of an imbalanced Southwest causing fleeting wealth is a striking metaphor for how even minor disruptions can derail success.
Indeed, very striking. I really appreciate that perspective. It challenges our usual focus on hard work and strategy by highlighting that sometimes the space we operate in has its own rules.
Exactly. And it's a respectful nudge to all of us, maybe tweak a bit here and there in our environment, be it physical or even emotional, to better channel our potential for lasting stability.
Yeah, absolutely.